US tariffs, potential trade war and global uncertainty are set to dominate talks as ASEAN's economic ministers gather in Johor tomorrow. The meeting in the Malaysian southern state will also look to further free up trade among ASEAN member countries. Leong Wai Kit tells us more.
The region's ministers in charge of the economy will have much to discuss as they gather in Desaru, Johor for their ministerial retreat on Friday. Now, there'll be at least two key outcomes expected by the end of the year. One, an upgrade of a deal known as the ASEAN Trade in Goods Agreement, or ATIGA for short. And two, to wrap up talks on DEFA, which stands for ASEAN's Digital Economy Framework Agreement. The current ATIGA deal allows goods and services to flow freely in the region. The key features: lowering or removing trade barriers within ASEAN. An upgrade of this deal is aimed at further liberalising trade among ASEAN countries, making it more comprehensive and responsive to regional and global developments. As for DEFA, wrapping up talks on this framework would help foster digital trade, innovation and growth of a modernised economy across ASEAN. Both of these moves are ASEAN's strategies to reduce risks amid global uncertainties. Earlier this year, US President Donald Trump slapped 10% tariffs on Chinese goods, which could drive up costs of items like laptops and clothes. Shortly after that, China responded with countermeasures, including rolling out levies of up to 15% on US coal and liquefied natural gas products. While this has sparked fears of a trade war, Malaysia says it's still too early to assess the impact on ASEAN. Separately, Singapore earlier said the island will see only limited direct impact from Washington's tariffs. That's because Singapore has trade deficits with Washington and could help it avoid being targeted by tariffs. Still, the bloc is bracing for impact. Malaysia said one way is to tap opportunities resulting from Washington's trade moves. Its Investment, Trade and Industry Minister Tengku Zafrul said US protectionist policies may encourage investors to move to neutral markets like ASEAN. Experts suggest that projects like the Johor-Singapore Special Economic Zone can boost investments. The SEZ diversifies sectors and lowers risks for companies. Another strategy is to collaborate with external partners. Malaysia aims to open new markets by working with trade blocs like BRICS and groupings like the European Union and GCC in the Middle East. Domestically, ASEAN members like Myanmar is struggling to recover from the ongoing coup. The country saw widespread strikes in early 2021, and strict banking laws have weakened the Myanmar currency. Naypyidaw seeks to boost its economy by increasing trade and collaboration with partners like Russia. Talks on the region's economic outlook, as well as the increasing geopolitical uncertainties and trade disruptions, will be some of the key topics that the ministers will have to iron out at their meeting. The ministers will also have to find common ground on attracting investments and positioning ASEAN as a preferred hub for global companies.